Oh, wait, nervous.
Huh? What's happening? Oh,
it's okay. Okay. Keep on going. Welcome to Round 1 Podcast.
Welcome to the Round 1 Podcast. I just got a flood warning.
California moment. California moment.
Okay, I need to address this. I'm going to talk about this real quick because all this fucking Californians don't know how to deal with rain. Shut up.
Wait, did people say that?
Yes.
First of all, Texans don't know how to deal with snow, so like.
The issue isn't Californians dealing with rain. The issue is nothing is built to deal with rain. I explained it like this. My school was completely outdoors. My high school. Like a lot of Californian high schools are, just schools in general in the area. And every time it rained, there was a lake in the main quad. Every time. That it just happened because there were no drains, there's no nothing, everything's just flat. There's no like places for rainwater to go. So when it rains, everything floods. This is my California defense message. Thank you for listening anyway.
Hey yo, it's Flat Friday.
We've got a flood of stuff to talk about right now.
We got so much shit, dude. We got Series 2, we got San Diego, we got everything that happened in San Diego meta-wise. We got apparently something leaked from the San Diego team sheet input thingy, which I think is really funny.
Yeah, I don't think it's that big of a leak, but the move that got leaked was kind of cool.
It's not that crazy.
Move leaked? Like the name of it?
Yeah,
two of them.
Yeah, so when you're putting in your team sheet, it has every single move that has ever existed in Pokemon. I could have put fucking Glacial Lance in for one of my moves, but obviously that would get checked. That's kind
of hilarious.
Yeah, it was really funny. So besides the funny issue that Wave Crash couldn't be inputted, everyone was like, "Oh my god, Dondozo is dead." No, it's not. Anyway,
it was fine.
He was good.
He's okay.
He's fine. He's okay. There was also 2 new moves. I don't remember the names of them, but people are suspecting that these are DLC mons. There were a couple of Paradox Pokemon that aren't in the game. Yeah. I'm not going to say anything specific, but there are 2.
These are the ones of if you do the classes in the game, you can see the picture of these 2 Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think so, yes.
Is
that actually? I thought that was just fan-made. That's neat.
No, they're in game.
Well,
so,
potentially.
like, pretty much confirmed to exist. It's just, like...
Oh, okay. So it's what's
like,
probably their signature moves.
Yeah, I think it was, like, Hydro Steam and, like... What was the other one? Was
Hydro Steam's just gonna be Scald.
It sounds like it. And then, like... What was the second move? It was, like, something...
Better Hydro Steam.
I think it was, like... Something cutter, and it like alluded to it being like psychic.
Psychic Blade.
Psyblade.
Yeah.
I think it was Psyblade.
Psyblade. Yeah. Okay. Whoa.
Interesting.
Sounds cooler than Psycho Cut.
That kind of determines the typing at least of one of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Psychic and water.
Cool. I would think Psychic fighting on the Swords of Justice guy.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. All the Swords of Justice are fighting type. Something else that was kind of funny that I don't think will matter in the long run is some Sword and Shield styled sprites were accidentally on the stream layout for a second.
Oh no.
Of all 6 of someone's team slots. I don't remember where, I just saw the screenshot of it. I don't remember what round it was, but all 6 of someone's team slots were replaced with Pokemon that aren't currently in the game. My guess is they already have the sprites for every single Pokemon, and they just accidentally autofilled them. I mean, it wasn't alphabetical order, it could have been some other bug or whatever.
I saw that too. I think Volcarona on someone's team turned into Volcanion at one point. We were like, whoa.
Wait a minute. Someone typoed. Yeah, I don't think that's going to mean anything in the long run, because I bet they have these sprites set up for every Pokemon in the game already, or not in the game, but in existence.
Yeah,
but
it's probably just art that they have on standby.
Yeah. I just thought that was funny. That was something to mention. I don't want to take over the whole podcast.
No, but you need to, because you are our resident San Diego representative here.
Yeah, I went to San Diego, for those who didn't know. I'm going to give shout-outs to everyone that I talked to. I love you. I met a guy from VG Pastes. I got to see all of my friends from Haunted Fossil, which is an Arizona VGC group. I loved them and I missed them, and I couldn't talk to them because my fucking Facebook broke. But I got to see them again. All the people from SoCal. Just, everyone's so wonderful there, you know? Also,
Yeah.
shout out to Curious Cleffa. You should follow her on Twitch. She is such a
Curious
pleasant person to talk
Cleffa.
to.
You know,
Yes.
fun fact, Curious Cleffa and I collabed on YouTube in 2015.
Really?
Wow. Throwback.
Yes.
Damn. But yeah, speaking of technical difficulties, I'd like to tell a quick story of my round 1, who was versus someone who went like
Total beast. 7-3.
7-3.
Using the team that got second place.
Brian Hume, shout out to Brian Hume. You whooped my ass, and then when I replied to your tweet, you sent me a picture of Palafin, and it scared me. So anyway, the round 1 was hilarious because everyone was having issues. So they announced to us, you're going to do your battle through the Union Circle. Does that mean just going Pokeportal, or do we make a Union Circle? There's confusion on that end. And then when everyone tried to join the Union Circle through airplane mode, wireless, land connected through the Switch docks that they have set up, it doesn't work. You have to still connect to the internet because it doesn't auto-connect you when you hook up to the LAN cable for some reason.
Yeah.
Because that's just how Pokemon works. No, I didn't realize it. No one else around me realized it. Everybody, turn 1. We send out our Pokemon. We're ready to go. Communication error.
Was that for everyone?
It was for like almost everyone because both me and Brian Hume had a communication error, and then the 2 people who were sitting next to us also had the communication error.
So
turn
did
1.
the stream. The
The
first
stream
people that
had
were
it too?
streaming also did, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no! So I heard it was either problems with old switches, with switch lights, with all these things.
Yeah.
And the funniest part about it that I thought was that as soon as our communication error happened, we're like, oh shit, what do we do? We both disconnected. This isn't a loss for either of us. We're gonna, that's valid. We look around. Everyone's hand is starting to raise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Judge.
Judge. So I will also give a quick shout out if there are judges who were at that event listening to us. God fucking bless you guys.
Absolute saints.
You were so calm and collected despite all of these issues, and y'all are just wonderful. Thank you so much, because I know open team sheet. I know 1 million people lost those fucking papers. I respect you for having to deal with that as well.
First tournament of a new generation on a new game that has no competitive infrastructure at all.
It is crazy.
Literally turn
how...
0 of the first match of the first tournament. Disconnect.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what he said.
I think that's a homage to Sword and Shield in general.
Yo, did you guys know that Scarlet Violet references Sword and Shield by being just completely absolute garbage on the technical front? That's funny.
Yeah. The whole day I was just talking to my opponents like, yeah, I miss the days. Y'all remember Sun and Moon when you just like pressed a button from your menu and then you hold down a button and then it infrared connects you and it's just instant, like easy?
No.
I do.
I miss that.
That was awesome.
Yes, I remember.
I remember.
Ashley remembers.
Yeah.
Patriot Farm remembers. I miss that shit. Because Union Circle is so fun. The pro of the Union Circle is one of my opponents said, hey, can I get a selfie with you after our match? And that was like the best thing that happened. And he said he was doing that with all of his opponents, and I was gonna do that, but I didn't want to be awkward. But I think that's what I need to start doing. If I fight you in a match, I want to take a selfie with you after if we do it through Union Circle. I just think that's funny.
Oh, that's hype.
Yeah. Oh, like in game, yeah, okay.
In game, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause we're just standing there. It was fun. Being able to talk to people and having an in-person experience was really nice. There were no, like, from what I heard, no, like, people being all angry and rage-filled and, grrr, how
Most
dare
people
I
were
get
just happy to
hacked.
be there.
Except, yeah, for real. Like, I think the only angry people I saw were some younger kids, which makes sense. But then again, there were also, like, a table of juniors who were all collected, and they were like, oh my god, guys, Tinkaton, he's using Tinkaton! And then they all gathered around and started talking about Tinkaton.
There
And
was
that's
much
just-
merrymaking.
Yes, there was much merrymaking. Shout out to younger VGC players who aren't as, like, sad about getting hacked as we are.
Us adults.
How was 10 rounds of hacks, though?
Oh, okay. So, I did not have that much bad luck. If anything, I got bailed out a couple times. There was a turn where both my Pokemon dodged Muddy Water. Thank God. They're such wonderful people. The only round I was salty about, and I will tell the story and then I'll shut the fuck up and you guys can talk about things. I'm so sorry. But there was one round, it's game 2. I won game 1. It's game 2. I'm in a sticky position. My out is getting a double protect. I don't get it. Oh well, it happens. Game 3. I played on my outs, whatever. Game 3, my opponent, I'm in a winning position. My opponent won by getting a double protect. They're the one who got it.
Damn.
And then I flinched from Dark Pulse, so I couldn't knock out their Hydreigon. It was like 2v1. If I didn't flinch from that Dark Pulse, I would have knocked out their Hydreigon, and the other Pokemon was slower, I would have just killed them. And I was like, ah! So,
losing to the same thing that you needed is fucked, yeah.
That's the one game I went even in my brain. I'm 6'4".
Okay, and I'm glad that you did pretty damn well outside of me sabotaging your entire.
No. Okay. Backstory. The night.
Very much needed backstory.
Thursday, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was Thursday night.
Thursday night, yeah.
We're in a call. I was like, Brady, you want to do a best of 3? He's like, I'm editing a video. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then Michael was like, I'll do a best of 3. I'm like, sweet. Did the best of 3. I don't remember if I won that, actually, or if you won that.
It came down to sleep turns on
yes,
game
that's
3.
what it was.
So
that's also... Okay.
I won, barely.
Everyone get the fuck out of my Twitter replies. I'm not stupid for not knowing.
You know what, Ash? I'm gonna say something kind of bold.
Mm-hmm.
You should have known.
I should have known. No, you are entirely right. But I may be stupid.
I should have known. I should have known. Crit chance was 1 in 24. I didn't know that until this generation.
So, cause the last turn went down to sleep turns. If I woke up, I would have killed his. Was it Sylveon using Yawn?
Dragapult with Rage Fist. That was the only thing.
Yeah. It was only Dragapult was the last mon. But I got yawned by Sylveon, and that's how I ended up losing. And he was like, "You had a 2/3 chance to win." I'm like, "No, I didn't." He's like, "Yeah, you did." Like that's how sleep turns work. It's after turn 3, it's automatic wake up. Turn 2, it's 2/3. I'm like, huh? I thought it was 5. I'm so dumb. I'm literally so dumb. Anyway, I lost that game to sleep
because
turns.
Because of this, I'm incredibly biased, and I'm like, your team's kind of weak to sleep. Maybe you should put Vital Spirit on Annihilate instead of Defiant.
Incredible.
And then I fought Brady, who used Breloom, and I got... Me when I get hit by 5 bullet seeds and then 10 population bombs. You die.
I love
15 hit combo, baby.
15 hit combo, let's go.
And so I lost to sleep again because he spored my Trick Room users and I was like, fuck. So we're like, okay, Amungus is very common, there's not a lot of Intimidate, run Vital Spirit, it's probably better over Defiant on your Annihilate. And in my head I'm thinking, it's been so long since right now, like I'd say like a couple weeks ago is when people started shifting from not using Defiant on like King Gambit and Annihilate in order to use other abilities that could be more advantageous because no one ran like Arcanine or Salamence or Tauros or anything with Intimidate.
Mm-hmm.
And in my head I was thinking, it's been long enough, people are going to realize that that adjustment has been made and they're going to start running Tauros, Salamence, Gyarados, etc., etc.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I thought, but in my head, I'm like, okay, Amungus is a problem, Sylveon with Yawn is a problem, I wall out Sylveon if I can avoid the Yawn in Trick Room, you know. It's like, you know what, Vital Spirit, okay, made the last minute change. My first 3 rounds, Salamence, Water Tauros, and something else with Intimidate, I don't remember. But I was like, there's no fucking way.
5-5. I'm so sorry.
No. For everyone in the audience, 5-5 is good for me. I'm very bad at the video game.
5-5's fire in general.
5-5's fantastic.
At one of the most stacked tournaments,
like Jesus, yeah.
It's one of the most stacked tournaments in years. Yeah, 5-5 is
ever.
like, yeah, actually, correct. Ever. It's like it's pretty good. Like 5-5
yeah, there were
is
like
not bad.
600 people. It was so stacked. It was ridiculous. But yeah, so I made the last minute change, and then guess what happened? The meta had evolved, and they had shifted to using Intimidate. And even in the final round, shout out... listen, okay. Statement for the people and also Michael. I don't hate you, Michael. I'm not actually mad.
Appreciated it, but
Statement for the Marcos. Who called it?
yeah, this is
I
the
didn't
fuck
know
part.
he called it.
So
I
listen,
didn't know.
this is the most fucked part. Not even like anything about, not even about the Tauros stampede that happened at San Diego, because
Which I
there's
also
just
called.
so much fucking Tauros, right? Not only that, but this guy Marcos called what would win the tournament, and I called what would win the tournament. I said Palafin could make either a deep cut or win, because Palafin's slept on his fuck right now.
Yeah, I was
right?
expecting that as well.
Marcos said the same thing about Baxcalibur and Paldean Tauros, right?
Yep. Because no one's using electric types right now. What do we
Route
have for
one
good
podcast?
electric
I
types?
wonder what finals of the tournament is. Baxcalibur and Alola Tauros versus Palafin.
Dude,
What
Route
wins
one
the
podcast
tournament? Not
cracked at
mine.
calling these things.
No. This, I was
First
expecting
time,
to say
first time I make a video in literally 3 years. I could have had the prediction right. First time back, that would have been so hype. And then Marcos won instead.
You want to know something extra funny? In Michael's video, he specifically
this is so
calls out Baxcalibur as being dog shit, and no one's using him.
I'm never making a meta call ever again in my life.
Look,
Okay, honestly,
all I'm
I see
saying
it,
is
but
like
also,
Palafin was a good call. Saying
Palafin went crazy.
saying Baxcalibur is not good is like that's
had
just
high
so.
highs.
you said Pelipper wasn't good?
No, Pelipper's really good. I'm using Pelipper.
He's
Paldean Tauros.
Oh, Tauros.
Michael
Baxcalibur.
has
No, Baxcalibur,
Michael.
sorry,
Michael
Baxcalibur.
has the lowest lows, but damn it, when he gets high.
My highs are high.
He gets second place.
No, I was just saying when he gets high.
When he gets
It's like I don't know. It's really funny if it like no one's gonna use Baxcalibur wins the tournament. It's
Yeah,
like
here's the thing. I had the perfect prep for any Dondozo Terra type that wasn't Dragon. Guess what the only Dondozo I fought was? Dragon. Guess what got second place in the tournament? Dragon. I feel like I need to trust my gut when I think things have changed up
Yo,
to a
other
certain
call
point.
that I made. Other call that I made. Dragondondozo was another call that I made like day 2.
Oh my god. Why are you
Keep
so
getting
smart?
away with
You
it.
can't keep getting away with this. Jesus
For my
fucking
next
Christ.
trick, Slithering will win Orlando.
Fuck you.
Hey! I want that. I want that to happen. I love that moth. He is so
We
fat.
all want it.
He's
we all
so
want the Moth to
wonderful.
win.
Wait. Okay. Quick side note. Series 2 is a thing that we will get to. The only thing that I care about in Series 2 is that I can run all 3 moths, and also seeing Volcarona do really good in San Diego made me very happy. That thing
Yeah.
is really good.
Volk is hype. I like Volk.
Volk is very high.
I think we used it on what was the team that we built that had Volk on it? Was it? Oh, what was
I'm
the
pretty
team?
sure it was Bombardier.
But
It was
the
Bombardier.
Yeah,
Garbage team.
It was a garbage team, but the Volcarona was really good. That was
Wait a
It
second.
was very crazy.
No one can make fun of me for not knowing how sleep worked when there was, like, people in top 4 who didn't understand how natural cure worked.
Oh yeah, that was
On
good.
God! On God! That's so fact. I
It-
cannot
No,
Listen,
the best Pokemon
I
players are the
cannot
ones who
believe-
know the least about the game. That's just a fact.
It's
I
a
cannot
fact.
believe
It's a fact.
we are I cannot believe people are literally out here gatekeeping Pokemon, like what is it called? Pokemon mechanic knowledge. Because no, the fuck you don't know everything person gatekeeping. Absolutely, you do not. Like
I just think it's funny you ran an ability for this is no shade. This is no shade at all because who the fuck used natural cure before Palmount was a thing?
yeah, exactly. Lucy.
Also something that I'm expecting. So here's the order of events that happened. So everyone stopped running Intimidate. Great. Now we can run Intimidate. We can run Rain. There's all these water types: Water Tauros, Gyarados, Rain, Palafin, Pelipper. You know, all the P's. We're doing great with water. Now we're going to have Palmont come in and start doing its shenanigans, which I think will cause Raichu to happen. But even if it doesn't get to that point, Iron Hands exists. And in about 3 weeks, it will be everywhere. And I think Rain will die with that. Either it will die, or
Well,
there will be a way to beat up Iron Hands.
It might not
Something
be
will happen.
everywhere, considering there isn't a place for it to be, because there's no ladder up until 2 days before the tournament.
That is true.
actually,
Wait, really?
actually,
Oh, that's ass.
the
Showdown, maybe,
Series
if
2
Showdown
ladder
has
just
that.
went up.
On Showdown?
Oh, Okay, thank you,
According
Showdown.
to Maine,
At the very least,
Pokimane
that's
event
nice.
told me that. Let me see if he fed me misinformation really quick.
Something
Pokimane
that is
event just told me
also something that is also bullshit is
No,
No, it's
good
up.
old
It's up.
Okay, nice. Scarlet and Violet's ladder is so wacky. Why does it go up like a week after the month changes and then also 12 hours late? What is what's happening here?
I'm pretty sure that was a first thing.
I
the first
hope.
time it was.
I really hope.
Now,
because-
if it's not like that, I'm also okay with that because then it de-incentivizes the. I'm gonna stay up till midnight and play 5 games of ladder and then post a route one. Or,
Please.
post a route one screenshot, but post a rank 1 screenshot.
Yeah,
You see,
yeah,
that
Yo,
would be
how
good
I got
if
rank
they-
1 in the world with no one online.
yeah.
That's the thing. You
Which
also
I'm not opposed to. It's just that was a big part of competitive Sword and Shield, and I kind of I don't think we need that again.
No, I agree with that, but I also think that they should be accurate as to what time the ladder goes up.
Because
I was using ladder to figure out what people were using because Pikalytics was behind a little bit.
Oh yeah, it got updated like the day after. Funny enough.
Okay, wonderful.
Trust your dog on what people are using. Do not ever trust me.
Well, no. Here's the thing. I trusted the dog, and the dog was incorrect. That happens. So I don't. So shut up, Brady. The entire time I was fighting Brady in that best of 3 because I was taking long to pick my moves. He's like, Ash, don't trust the dog. Ash, trust the dog. Just like back and forth. Trying to get my fucking head. What are you? Shut up.
Brady was saying you should have trusted the dog. I was the one on your shoulder being like, trust your dog.
You shouldn't have trusted the dog. It was like a good.
Me and Brady might be maybe the worst people to best.
It was like the angel, the devil on the fucking shoulder.
I'm fucking Kronk in the middle, bro.
You should trust your dog. You shouldn't trust your dog. But the angel's like, oh no, he's gonna point.
Yeah, Ash, if I had to compare us 3 as to how we function as best of 3 partners, Brady is the angel, Michael's the devil, and I'm a hobo with a shotgun.
You're a hobo with the shotgun, but your trench coat is also filled with fish. So
It is. I have so many fish in this trench coat. When I walk around, it goes.
Ugh.
Dude, I got dealt some fish the other day. Me and Marcus recorded a video where I used Dondozo for the first time. It was hype. We got fucking destroyed.
no.
Nice.
To be fair, I wasn't piloting, so I get to take no responsibility.
Wow.
That's the rule.
Dondozo.
Brady lost, I did not. No, I don't lose. That's not how it works. No.
Dondozo did. Not me. Dondozo did just about as well as everyone expected it. San Diego, right?
Yeah.
No, some people were really hyping, like as the number 1 Dondozo hype man. Some people hyped the hell out of that dude for no reason.
I agree.
And it was really bugging me because people are like, I hate facing Dondozo. Such a stupid strategy. Such an easy way to win. And I'm like, brother, if you were given a Dondozo team, the very fact that you can't beat Dondozo means you can't pilot it.
Yeah. For sure. Cause it's like that bell curve meme where it's like Dondozo's garbage and then Dondozo's busted. And it was always so black and white that I saw of either Dondozo is garbage and no one should use it, everyone who uses it is bad and not thinking. And then the other half of people saying Dondozo is like literally the best thing in the game. It's so broken, it's impossible to beat. Which neither are true.
Dondozo's skill ceiling sounds very high.
It is.
It's an extremely high skill ceiling because you literally. All right, so a lot of people don't realize that Dondozo plays. This is gonna sound stupid, but I think you'll understand, Michael. It plays almost exactly like Perish Trap.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
No, that makes sense because it's very, very, very positioning based. Because
and think about all of my teams in the past. Why the fuck I love Dondozo? It's just the natural progression of me descending into you don't get to have fun territory.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, guess what? I heard someone fought Marcos. They fought Sandvale, Bright Powder, Garchomp, and you want to know what it reminded me of? You want to know what fond memory?
Is it Gliscor?
You want to know what fond memory? I remembered that Gliscor!
I'm dude, I can only be so based. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna punch you.
I'm having like war flashbacks. Missing every.
Dude, I schmooved on you and Maine with that team, and it was like in the same 24 hours, so I just kept hearing you guys yell at me.
You're deserving to be yelled at.
You know who
just
did bring-
evilness.
You know who did bring Dondozo to San Diego, which I thought was kind of crazy. Not because he brought Dondozo, but because Hugs86 Hugo Gonzalez brought Dondozo to San Diego Regionals.
Oh,
and I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing here when he showed up on stream?
Yeah, no, he's been
screenshot
streaming
was so
VGC,
damn
and
funny.
I've been lurking in his VGC streams, and every time he goes live, I go, "Hey, Hugs, do you want to practice?" And he doesn't know that I'm VGC YouTuber, and I kind of like that.
Wait, that's so hype! I didn't know. Okay,
It is very cool.
Yeah.
The Pokemon, the Smash Bros. To Pokemon pipeline started in Sword and Shield, and then everybody bullied the Smash players how they played so much that they didn't want to play anymore. Which, by the way, shut the fuck up. Don't. If someone's learning something that you enjoy, and your first instinct is to make fun of how bad they are at first. What is? Do you want friends? Do you?
if you want someone in the community, maybe don't gatekeep them.
Yeah,
Listen,
that
here's
works.
the deal. Here's the deal. I'm gonna be honest. Pokemon players have such little personality outside of Pokemon that it is almost as bad as Smash Brothers. It's not. It's getting very close. But as soon as they see someone like that is worse than them at the one thing that they're good at, they have to jump. They smell blood.
You're
They're
right,
ready.
and I hate it. You're right, and I hate it.
Pathetic,
They need to stroke their egos.
Yeah, I'm dude,
fragile, toxic masculinity, little
seeing
sad
a
boy.
Smash player.
You are nothing. I'm sorry.
Oh Jesus!
You're
Sorry.
nothing. You're never gonna be nothing.
Sorry about that.
No, it's like, wait, what is it? It's like, fuck you. You're a piece of garbage. I'm gonna kill you. Give me $200.
Give me 200, Dr. Phil. Okay. Anyway, I think it's great that Smash
Oh,
player
absolutely.
played, especially because 10 rounds of Swiss. Jesus Christ! You're showing up here at 8:30 in the goddamn morning, probably in a place where you had to drive a long time to or take a flight. You're probably staying somewhere that you don't know, and you're going to a giant convention to wake up.
Probably very eepy.
Yeah, you're
VGC
probably
is a
very
very
eepy. You are
hard
paying
commitment,
$70 to play Pokemon until 10 p.m. at night.
Fuck you. You're gonna be tired. You suck at the game. You're gonna lose. Give me $70.
Yeah.
It's so the coolest part of all of that, because VGC is a gigantic commitment. He was aware of that on stream. He brought it up, and he was like, "This is kind of just practice for some of the other regionals he plans on going to."
Yo!
Which, I mean, dude, that's just awesome to
He
hear.
wants to
right?
come back. That's the thing. Like, it's such a... big VGC tournaments are such a massive, like, time and energy and just mental use commitment that getting new people into it is really difficult. So whenever I see somebody getting into it, I get really excited because I
absolutely.
understand that this is, like... doing anything competitive is very, very hard. And then doing something that is not formatted the best because the Pokemon Company doesn't like us it's even more difficult. So huge respect to everybody who's listening who that was their first regional, or if you plan on going to a regional soon.
Absolutely.
Like,
I
fuck
highly
yeah.
recommend going into another one, because not only is like not all, but like a lot of the kinks like ironed out towards like other
for sure,
regionals
for sure.
after the first one, literally the first one of a
Yeah,
new
the
game,
first
right?
one's always garbage.
Mhm.
But
That
even
being
then,
said, thank you to all the
that
TOs
said-
who did their best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but so if the first one's always garbage and it was that good, like,
Yeah, just
like,
talking
that's a good
to
sign.
people.
My
being-
biggest complaint was the length of day one, and well, I didn't play, but obviously I still have the complaint.
No,
The
I
length
agree.
of day one, and also the stream was extremely buggy. But like, from what I hear, everyone had a good time.
Yeah, it was great. I didn't hear about any, like, there weren't any big scandals, which I heard a lot of stories from people of past events, which I'm not gonna say because I don't know if I'm allowed to say these stories. I don't know how privately they were given to me, but there have been plenty of times in the past where people are either super get so angry, or like hurt people physically or threaten to hurt people physically, and sometimes you just gotta sit back and think this is a children's video game, it's not that bad. So for a tournament there were so many new people, how smoothly it went made me really, really happy, especially because, I don't know, Pokemon is a very all-encompassing franchise, so being as open as possible to as many people as possible, I think, is kind of in the nature of it, and I'm glad it's sticking like that.
Yeah,
Especially
I
after
really
quarantine.
like how everything's shaping up.
Mm-hmm.
very, very excited for
Michael,
Knoxville
change your
Rebels, 'cause that's the first
Discord
one
name
I'm
from
going to.
Sabotager. You're not a Sabotager.
Okay, I still listen. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even feel bad because
Yeah.
I still think my prediction was right.
Michael,
Like,
Michael, Sabotager, me, Shot Caller, Brady, Crab Brawler.
Yo.
What?
Brady built like crab brawler. That's crazy.
Brady
That
kind of
is
built like
insane.
Crab Brawler.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
kind of a
strong
compliment.
strong
Strong as
jawline,
fuck.
could knock me out with a single punch.
Yeah.
Has a shell.
As a shit.
Would taste great with butter.
Wait, whoa!
Whoa! Hey, yo! What's going on?
Whoa! What else happened? We've been on hiatus for 2 weeks, which is crazy. Welcome to the Route One podcast, by the way. 31 minutes in.
No,
But,
I think
like-
we said welcome. We said welcome.
We said
Well,
welcome at the
okay.
very
Yeah.
start.
Welcome to the
Yep.
Scout One podcast, where we make metagame calls. Ash, what's gonna win
Some,
Orlando?
or some of us.
What's gonna win Orlando?
Well, I mean, you were close.
Fucking,
You were close. So it does like you still made a huge metagame call.
Frostmoth.
All right, no, Ash
Mm.
off the podcast.
Gotcha.
Meta call for Series 2 Scizor. Smile.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Scizor did well at
Actually?
Series 1, too, so.
Oh yeah, wasn't
Like,
it Top Cut?
Pengi top cut with Scizor.
Yeah, I'm not
Stephon
shutting
Mott,
up
my
about
goat.
San Diego because that Top Cut was crazy. There was Arboliva.
I'm so sad. I'm so glad you brought this up because I hate that one Arboliva top 32 because in my life I will never be an Arboliva. I think that Pokemon sucks. I think it's like way too like it needs way too much, right? But every Arboliva fan you'll ever meet is like the biggest proponent of like, nah, bro, trust. You're just not using it right, bro. Trust me, Arboliva's got sauce, right? And now they have the one thing that they can like use as like quote evidence.
It got
to,
top
like, be
32,
like,
man.
It got 32.
It
Look
got
at
top 32.
Arboliva. Like, man,
Can't argue
Oh.
with that.
that player's probably just cracked. Arboliva still sucks.
Yeah.
For real though, I wouldn't be surprised if Dondozo wins Orlando.
Honestly, big catfish. What's the catfish population like in Orlando?
Good question. Let me Google that real quick.
Because the reason that we can call these things is like how well a Pokemon does at a regional depends on the wildlife in that area. That's why Baxcalibur won in California because so many dragons.
Because
Yeah.
Lots of
There are
refrigerators.
lizards
actually.
Yeah,
everywhere. in
because,
California.
Yeah. As someone
Godzilla
who's been
goes
there.
crazy.
Did you call it a refrigerator?
Yeah. He's a refrigerator.
So,
Is that what thermal exchange is?
Yeah, no, they literally made a refrigerator a Pokemon. A lot of people just like
Wow.
skipped over that little fact.
refrigerator Godzilla? No way.
There are
Mm-hmm.
two refrigerator Pokemon now. That's so awesome.
Mecha Godzilla, but make the
Wait.
mecha fridge.
No, there's 4 of them because there's literally the ability refrigerate. That wasn't funny. We can move on.
No. Glalie is a refrigerator, guys.
Let her cook.
Don't let me
Mega
cook.
Glalie is a refrigerator.
I brought goddamn Spiritomb. But wait, okay, one more thing.
Oh,
Spiritomb
true.
not bad,
We didn't touch on that. Ash brought Spiritomb to San Diego Regional.
What?
We don't even need to talk about that for too often. That's just fucking cool.
It's a good Pokemon. I'm a believer. It's very fun. I think it's going to be dog shit once the Misdreavus thing is allowed because
Fluttermane.
die. But it's great. It can counter
Yeah.
Dondozo. It can counter Sylveon in certain situations. It can
Nice
counter
substitute,
other
idiot.
things. Yeah, nice substitute, idiot. I'm taking your ability and also burning you and also fuck you. So that was the thing. I want to give a quick shout out to the person that I overheard who I don't think this isn't a direct quote. This is what I remember them saying. I heard someone say, Spiritomb is so garbage. I'm 0 for 8 on Will-O-Wisp. And like my heart broke a little. Like, shout out to you, homie. I respect you as a Spiritomb fan. I am so sorry you missed 8 Will-O-Wisps. I am so sorry.
And as a Dondozo player, skill issue.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Just land for Will-O-Wisp.
Listen, landing a Will-O-Wisp through a Dondozo substitute is the Pokemon equivalent of snapping a rubber band on the opponent's balls. Like, that's literally
Ah! Ow!
yeah, mental flashbang.
Bailiff?
Mental flashbang.
Bailiff? Slap his nuts.
No, you can't do this to me.
It's the screaming from Tom and Jerry.
That's That's what happens. That's what happens when you burn the Dondozo.
It's the CSI Miami. Yeah.
I need all of these edited, like, in some form, somehow, some way. But I do have to ask. We'll move on to Series 2, I promise. But I need to ask the Donductor himself. How do you feel about the multiple flavors of Tatsugiri used? I saw some body press defensive ones. We got the speedy one and top cut, and we had plenty of the attack one. Do you have any opinion on the kinds? I'm holding a microphone to you. Do you have any opinions on what kind of Tatsugiri is the best? Did this tournament impact your view?
All right, you ready for my amazing opinion?
Yes.
They are all good.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Based.
They are all good, which, to be honest, the beginning of the format, everyone was like, oh, only the orange one's good. And then like 2 weeks later, everyone's like, oh, only they're both good. And then like, literally we're like, okay, they're all good.
They're all good. They're all good.
They're all good. So the yellow one, for the viewers not familiar, is a speed boosting Tatsugiri.
Mm-hmm.
So when you order up your Dondozo, it gets +1 speed. And the reason that's valuable is because it lets you outspeed stuff like Meowscarada and Kilowattrel.
Mm-hmm.
And by doing that, you minimize, for one, Electro Ball from Kilowattrel damage, but also if they've taken any chip +2 order up will likely KO both of them.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. And as a Mousehold user, it's harder to beat Dozo by encore locking them into something if they're outspeeding and killing your Mousehold. So
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, you see, the reason why I think it was great is because you didn't have to worry about losing your attack drops unless there was haze. And then Intimidate came back and then caused that issue.
You know what I was glad to see?
Glad
to see a lack of Murkrow.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of
32.
Murkrow, which I thought was interesting because I think that I suppose the only other setup mon that I can think of right now is Goldengo with Nasty Plot.
Oh, that guy was definitely still there.
Yeah. Oh no, that guy was still there. I'm saying this is like Murkrow's main advantage is that it's a Tailwind setter who can also click Haze and just get rid of boosts. Besides just getting rid of Dondozo's boosts, like, what else are you doing with Haze? Like, I guess
helping out your own Goldengo.
Helping out your own Goldengo, yeah. You can't get rid of the other Goldengo's drops, though, or boosts.
Like, there was definitely still Goldengo Murkrow, but it just wasn't as dominant as the beginning of the format.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and here's why I think that is. I think a lot of people were prepping for Dondozo hard going into this.
Yeah.
And good Dondozo players just don't lose to Murkrow.
True.
Because it's like, just, okay, get rid of the Murkrow. Oh, look, that was your only check, you lose. And because of that, I think a lot of people opted for alternatives to hazing. Like, you know, like, for one, Talonflame saw a rise in usage. There was a decent amount of Kilowattrel too, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, what does
it's funny how
do?
you burn it.
Oh, burning it, yeah.
You burn it. And if they're the Terra Grass variant, you just, you know,
Mm-hmm.
run through them. But yeah, no, I think that, like, it's funny that all of the, like, good Tailwind Pokemon beat Dondozo in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, it makes sense. So being able to outspeed them with the speed one, I can see is probably very valuable.
The landscape of San Diego sounded really fun, like metagame wise, because like people were bringing some crazy stuff. Like Marco Fierro had, or no, it wasn't Marco. Emilio Forbes, fucking 10-0 undefeated with Glamora. Like,
wait,
that's
really?
awesome.
Oh, that's so hype.
Choice Specs Glamora.
In Swiss at the very least. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't win the tournament, but
yeah.
What was the Terra type again?
I have no idea.
I think it was Terra Water.
I think Glamora is a really sick Pokemon. I like because the toxic spikes in itself helps beat things like Dondozo and other bulky Pokemon, and it's also great for breaking sashes, which I don't remember who pointed that out. I think it was Neil VGC. I just watched his video about it, but it can break sashes, and I think that is also great because Meowscarada is commonly sashed, and it's very, very good.
Yeah. Yes. What was I gonna say? The was it G-Sock Lee?
Yeah.
The guy who won. He actually ran Terra Poison specifically because it allows him to remove toxic spikes with his
God.
with his dude.
Organical, right?
Yeah.
That is a million
because he's a Korean
ahead.
player. So I think like it might be more popular like in Korea, like that sort of thing. Because he said it did spike in usage over here, but I think out east it was like even more
I overheard someone saying this, so I don't know if it's true, but I'm pretty sure there hasn't been a single non-Californian to win a regional in California yet. So shout out to cheesesock, because those finals were really hype, and also seeing Braxcalibur put in work like that versus the Dondozo, like, that was such a great example of how to beat a Dondozo. He outpositioned it, he outplayed it, he got some good predictions as well, and I don't know, it's like, these are great games to study. I need to watch the whole stream.
He proved that losing to Dondozo is just a skill issue.
Yeah!
Was there a Dondozo in finals, or am I stupid?
That was finals. You're thinking of top 4. Judy got top 4. Silly goose.
I thought it was Jody versus
No, it was Chuppa.
Finals. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so Dozo did get second.
Mm-hmm.
Top 3 teams then of San Diego. Fucking Baxcalibur, Paldean Tauros, number 1. Okay. Dondozo, and then Rain. So Rain establishing itself as the best weather.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It could really get around it because there wasn't many electric types in the meta right now.
Yeah, and Sun was like off the table right now.
Yeah.
Torkoal Trick Room just sucks right now.
He will.
That's gonna change when the Paradox guys get here.
He will return. Don't you worry. He's coming back.
He's taking a break.
He's waiting in the he's waiting in the wings.
To help.
Torkoal was amazing all of Sword and Shield, so they had to give him 1 season to break. They had to give him 1 season off.
Yeah, they gave him December off.
Yep.
Literally. And then said, "Hey, right back to it, bitch."
Hey, February, you're gonna go fucking insane.
Photosynthesis choice specs, Dazzling Gleam off Flutter Mane.
I'll be honest, I don't think that's a good set. I think you want Calm Mind.
You want Calm Mind, you want Icy Wind, you want Dazzling Gleam, you want Perish Song, you want Trick Room, you want...
Well, no, the set that I really like... The set that I really like is Timid Photosynthesis Calm Mind. Because it just lets you, like, it puts on so much pressure, they tend to protect turn 1 and, like, try to pivot. So if you just get that off, then you, like, Terra.
I will be bringing Perish Song to Knoxville, because Flutter Mane is illegal.
Honestly?
Fun fact, I was gonna go to Knoxville, but now I'm not.
Aww.
You wanna hop in an 8-hour car ride with me?
No, I'm not going to Knoxville because I'm gonna be in Boston at that time.
Fuck, okay.
Hey, Michael.
Brady, you want to hop on a 2-hour car ride with me?
Take me.
Go. Ash, you want to hop on a 64-hour car ride with me?
Also, for Perish Song, I think something that a Paradox Pokemon that I think will be good is Scrubtail. I think that he.
I'm with it. I literally think I agree.
It's gonna be really good.
I love it with screens.
Yeah, it gets screens, it gets Psychic Fangs, it gets Fake Tears, it gets Perish Song, it gets Helping Hand. Like, it's just
I like dual screens, Perish Song, and Dazzling Gleam.
Scrubtail's bulky enough to live all of the oppressive shit. Like,
yeah.
It probably lives to cool. Then go make it rain, but that's gonna be less impressive when Series 2 comes out.
Yeah.
But like, it lives like Flutter Mane, Shadow Ball. It lives like all of the Photosynthesis attack boosted guys in Sun. It lives like, it's so good.
And Terra Fire is just like a decent Terra type on it too.
Yeah.
Asterisk in singles, it's good. I would think it's just as good in doubles because it has Encore and screens. So
yeah, I actually had a comment the other day that really annoyed me. Because I was making a video ranking the Paradox Pokemon. And the comment was like, look, we already know which ones are banned in singles. We can tell that they're going to be amazing in doubles. It's like, the exact wording was like, do VGC players just not look at Smoke on singles? And I'm like, brother,
yes.
If you're comparing the two, you're not good at the game.
They are very
Incineroar
good.
is NU in singles, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, go ahead and pull up with like Ferrothorn. Well, Ferrothorn's like good, but go and pull up with like Ferrothorn.
Now hold on. You could pull up with Ferrothorn, Landorus, Tapu Koko, and VGC and still do well, because that's the fucking. Yeah. I love that core in singles too.
Yeah, so. But you're not going to be running dual screens Volt Switch.
Well.
No, you literally do in singles as well.
No, that's what I mean. Like,
on the team.
No, I mean like in VGC, it's not going to be as effective.
That's all Coco was doing last season. But yeah, Coco.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
but
Coco
Switch was butt.
Coco kind of sucked last gen. Coco gonna be god tier when it comes in this gen because it boosts up all the Quark drivers.
Yeah, you want to know what's
Quarked
crazy? You think we'll see Pink Urchin? I think we'll see Pincurchin. I think Pincurchin usage. It'll be like 15%.
I could see it's the same as our Believe It in my mind. There'll be one Pincurchin in Top Cut of Orlando, and every fucking Quark Drive, every fucking 5 Quark Drive Pokemon plus Pincurchin teams out there are gonna be like, see, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ash, I can see Pincurchin showing up at a tournament in the same way that I could see myself like going to Macy's. Like, do I plan on it? No. Am I probably gonna end up there in the next 5 years? Probably. You know, I'm not. I don't belong there. You know, I don't belong there, but I'm there.
I don't think it's going to be crazy busted, but I know that there's going to be a spike in usage, which I think is really funny.
Marco's day 1 of fucking Series 2. Pincurchin is broken, guys.
Look, it's very easy for me to convince myself that something's good.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I'm excited. Yeah, definitely for Series 2, the Pokemon I have my eyes on are Fluttermane because of Parasong, Screamtail because of Parasong and Screens, Iron Hands because that is just built like a Pokemon that I like. I love. If you look at the stat screen, right, the like HP, attack, defense, like
it is
cascading
ridiculous.
down like that. I love it when the first 3 are just fucking maxed the fuck out, and then they have nothing at the bottom. Guys like Rhyperior, Hariyama, Iron Hands. I love all that type of shit. I love that.
Its stat spread is fuck. It's like what 134 HP or something ridiculous like that.
153.
Oh, 50.
It's 150s. This thing is bulkier than Blissey. Like,
Jesus, and it can actually do something. No offense to Blissey fans. No offense to Blissey fans.
Like, eesh.
It is quite a silly Pokemon. I'm very excited to see. Okay, because I think I'm gonna state this. Just Series 2 has been announced. It's going to be all Pokemon that we've previously been able to use, plus Paradox Pokemon, past future Pokemon, the stuff you find in Area 0. I just wanted to put that out there because we didn't like state it. I'm excited to see all of them be used at least once in some way, because that's just what happens.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know. Sandy Shocks is very funny. I like him.
I like my Magnet. He's so awesome.
My Magnet who walks.
Sandy
he has
Shocks
gravity. That's a move we haven't seen in a while.
Funnily enough, Sandy Shocks is a Screamtail Sun counter.
Yeah.
Because its Spadef is so good in Sun that it just bulks all Fluttermane moves and one-hit KOs Torkoal with Earth Power.
Ah, I see.
Putting that out there.
I
don't think it's a good Pokemon. I think Sandy Shocks fucking sucks,
hold
but
up.
it can do that.
Oh, let him cook. He's
Let
like
him
Ashton. He's like Ashton on the stream.
Wait, what?
Ashton. They had Ashton Cox on screen for one of like the in-betweens of rounds, and they were like, "You're like one of the most creative team builders of all time. What do you think is like the underrated Pokemon right now?" He was like, "Dude, Clodsire has sauce," and we were like, "Oh god."
Hold on, Ashton. Your smock is on hold.
Shout out to Ashton, who I sat next to for player check-in, and he helped me with my Wi-Fi settings. I don't think you listen to this podcast, but thank you. You're awesome.
He's very hype.
My one interaction with him.
Dude, I sat next to Ashton at like every single tournament I went to. I never played him, but like we always had. I was like table 53, he was table 54, like that type of shit.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What's going on?
it was the Tennessee regional in like 2019. Ashton and I were planning. I ended up not going, so I'm like, oh, I can't make it. We can't do the funny. Ashton and I were planning to bring Abacus to the tables to count things.
That's fucking hilarious.
Wait, oh my god, I need to see. What was that medieval Chinese rap battle? That was the best fucking meme I've seen. I need to find it somewhere. But it was like the joke of two people like very poetically having a rap battle. It was like just like poetry kind of writing. And then the last sentence was guy with the Atticus slides one bead to the right. Like, well, you should do that. You should still do that. Pull, out of your bag, you got your notebook, you got your team sheet, you got your Switch, you got your pen, then you got your abacus.
The abacus, you got a couple fish in there,
I run into the venue scared that I might have missed check-in. I trip on my own shoelaces and 15 tunas fall out of my pockets. The staff is dumbfounded as they don't know whether to kick me out or ask if I'm okay.
Oh no!
Speaking of copious fish, right? Dondozo usage in Series 2. How are we thinking? What do we think?
It's gonna stay the same.
The same, dog? I don't agree. I don't really agree.
No, it's gonna stay the same.
I want to ask, why do you think it will change?
So, not only just for Dondozo, but for all of the guys that are oppressing the fuck out of the format right now. So, Dondozo and Goldengo, I think, are the two ones that get, like, the biggest... It's not the biggest hit in the fact that they're like, oh, they're bad now. No, it's not like that. It's like, comparatively to what they're doing in Series 1, it's toned down just a small amount.
Just a small amount.
Yeah.
Is like, the just latent power creep of those type of Pokemon coming into the format. Like, I impact Dondozo teams to a way that I don't think it can do all of what it currently does. It'll find a way, because that thing can do fucking anything, but it's not gonna do, like, it's not gonna oppress all types of teams anymore, I don't think.
Dondozo isn't the only thing that can do anything it sets its mind to. You can too, Michael.
Oh, I believe in myself, absolutely. Goldengo is another guy. I'm like Goldengo. I could do fucking anything, right? Goldengo was choice specs with Make It Rain on Murkrow early in the format, right? And then now look at what Goldengo was running at, like, the top of the pack at this tournament. Leftovers with nasty plot. Like, what the fuck are we doing? But it did it well. Like,
God damn, I missed that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of that with Amungus.
I gotta watch the stream. People in the comments, tell me what good games on stream I should watch.
Oh, watch James Evans' game in top 8.
Okay.
There was a play where he went for a Heat Wave into a Baxcalibur, giving it a thermal exchange boost so we could purposely attack boost his Mirror Tauros and then close combated it to get rid of it.
That's fire. That's actually fire.
I did see like part of the game, because I was doing a side event during top 8. So I could only, like, peep some of the games. And so I saw Mira Orb Tauros. I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat. You know, you take the boost, you still got a good attack stat. I like that. But, goddamn.
Hey, Ash, guess what I mentioned in my video?
Marcos.
Did you mention Mirror Orb Tauros?
I mentioned Mirror Orb Tauros.
Marcos, my best friend Marcos.
How did you have that sauce?
I promise I watch your videos. I just didn't have the time.
Giovanni Costa on stream pulled out the Mirror Tauros Paldea Fire type and threw it out versus a King Gambit, and it was like, whoa!
Yeah, you get +2 and they get +1.
It's hype.
Because of Defiant, yeah.
From the Defiant.
And you resist Sucker Punch.
Oh, I understand now. That's sick.
Also, versus Dondozo, if you're the water variant, you're just in a deadlock.
Yeah. That's really funny.
Well, not necessarily. They're unaware, so they don't.
Yeah, but you literally just lead off with, you literally just have like a partner to kill it, and then you have like an Omni boosted Tauros. Brady and I did it in the video the other day.
Yeah.
Cool.
That video will be out, like, when this is up. So go check that out. Smile.
Now that I don't have to stress, I can actually watch your guys' videos.
Yeah. Also, think that
all
happened
3 of our videos. I'm back, bitch.
Let Brady finish.
I'm trying to cook. Other thing that happened. I got 1K subs. Woo!
Oh yeah!
Let's go.
I am. That has been deserved for so long, for real.
Yeah, I mean, like, it probably doesn't help that I haven't been uploading, but which I'm trying to be better at. I'm trying to be better at now. I've got like 2 videos in the chamber, and I'm probably going to be doing like a really like long stream where I play VGC, and then I'll have content for it.
Ooh.
But it's pretty. I mean, Marcus and Michael both like shouted me out like the day I got it, and they were like, "Hey, or get me to 1K, or else you do a backflip." And I've been on Marcus's channel a bunch. I think it was actually the Lure Kicks video that helped me, because we were really funny in that Lure Kicks video. I'll say that much.
Yes, that is a classic.
I need to watch that one still.
Big Sucker Punch.
I was getting subs. I think I was getting subs off Big Sucker Punch because before I even put my video out, because I'm also now uploading. Let's fucking go back to it. But I was getting like hella subs off that video, like right before like the couple days before that I was gonna put it out. I was like, what the fuck, man? That's tough timing.
But yeah, thank you all to people who follow that.
Thank you everyone that follows this too, because we're almost at 400. We're like 10 away or something. Yeah, whole team eating.
Yeah, the whole team eating. It wasn't Main like doing super well as well.
Now, real quick. Yeah, main too. Yeah, whole team, literally. Now get me to 400 subs before this channel does. I know it's only 10 away on this channel, but I'm like 50 away. We could do that. We can do that.
No, Michael, you don't deserve it because you were wrong about Baxcalibur.
Listen, my next video is about Baxcalibur, okay? So I will right my wrongs.
No, you can't, because now it's gonna be bad.
Nope. Baxcalibur is going down now. Stocks are way down.
Yeah.
The thumbnail is gonna be me getting murdered violently by Max.
You know what's funny is Baxcalibur and Tauros won this tournament, but Baxcalibur loses to Tauros.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's you just close combat that guy, right? So it's pretty easy to beat.
I have a question.
I think Baxcalibur is absolutely one that gets weaker in Series 2. What was your question? Sorry.
No. I agree with that also. Because Fluttermane. Not Fluttermane. Yep. Is it Fluttermane?
It's
Fluttermane. Yeah, Fluttermane. Okay, I keep mixing up Fluttermane and Slitherwing. Like I keep saying Flutterwing, and I don't. The mischievous one. Anyway, since everybody here except for me can make good meta calls, what do we think will happen with Annihilate? Because personally, as someone who piloted it, this thing is so goddamn oppressive. I don't think there were any in Top Cut, but I am wondering if it will continue to be good.
I think
it's the same usage.
Yeah, same. Mostly because it clicks Terra Fire and Fluttermane isn't
true.
You know what I mean?
It just needs a lot of special defense.
It still does a lot with Shadow Ball, though.
Mm-hmm.
It does more than any of the ghosts currently do with Shadow Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Michael, I don't think so, and here's why. Chi-Yu existed before. Chi-Yu does not exist.
I didn't play that. I didn't play that, so I don't have any bias to that. I'm saying Fluttermane, just stat-wise, does the most that a Shadow Ball can do to annihilate out of any other Shadow Baller.
You want to know an awesome ghost type that I think will be good? I think Skeledirge stonks will go up. Unaware. You are unaware. Oh no, you're not unaware to the fucking whatever. Anyway,
photosynthesis is different than unaware.
That's dumb.
Different than step boost.
I think
photosynthesis you probably want to run speed anyway, but yeah.
I could still see Skeledirge being good because if everyone's running Torkoal, Skeledirge beat the fuck out of Torkoal.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
I think Skeledirge real. Oh, sorry.
No, that was the end of my statement.
I think the early real stocks that are going down is stuff like Hydreigon. Dragon types go back down to.
But they can just Terrastal.
They can just a Terrastal, but also they're burning their Terrastal because they've got to face down a Fluttermane.
Yeah. Which will probably Terra Fairy, so you're only winning if you Terra Steel or Poison.
Yeah, so I can see Terra Steel Hydreigon existing, but for the most part, those stocks are going down.
Yeah.
I see priority attackers stocks going up, such as Scizor.
And thus Indeedee.
And thus
really?
Indeedee stocks go up.
Why less Indeedee?
Think about it.
Less. Wait.
No, it goes up.
It goes up.
More Indeedee.
Oh, I heard less.
No, thus.
Oh, thus. Okay, I'm deaf.
Indeedee, yeah.
Thus Indeedee. Yeah. Indeedee, good. I was so nervous. I was like, oh, someone's gonna hack check me for having Trick Room, but it never happened. So, I think it's
legal.
It's legal.
It was in Top Cut.
Yeah. Oh, it was nice. So yeah, we're good with that. Indeedee good. Indeedee will always be good. I don't think actually. Anyway, I lost my thought. I don't think.
But yeah, no,
I'm wondering if I'm forgetting any of the Paradox. We haven't talked about Iron Bundle, which is supposed to be pretty good.
No, I don't want to talk about him. Don't want to talk about him. I hate him.
Bundle,
I'm gonna cry.
Rain stocks are gonna go up.
It's the only Paradox guy that's faster than Fluttermane.
Mm-hmm.
By 1
It's
point.
like the only thing that's faster than Fluttermane that doesn't lose to it.
Yeah.
Wait, it's faster than it? I thought.
Yeah, by 1 point.
point.
It's 136.
Wow.
Instead of 135.
I forgot about that from singles. Okay. Well, so the fucking annoying part about both Fluttermane and Iron Bundle is that they get Icy Wind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Regieleki.
Yeah, with booster energy, they are the fastest things in the format. So
yeah, Regieleki.
I don't want to think about him.
Now, thankfully, it's not Stab on Flutterman, which is stronger than Bundle. So I don't know. Bundle, to me, it looks really good on paper, but I don't know if it has, like, the...
No, it's good
better
in
word,
practice.
Riz.
No. You've never had to switch in on a freeze dry and it shows.
Yep.
No, I have in singles, but I don't know. Like, what the water types that Bundle's beating, where are they? There's Dondozo, sure.
Palafin, Pelipper.
Palafin, Pelipper.
Okay, Rain
Tauros.
as an archetype, I think, just dies in general.
I don't think it
Tauros,
does.
Torkoal.
I don't think it does, because while Sun does counter Rain, Rain also counters Sun. Like
Hey, you know what?
They go back and forth.
You know what's gonna be the best, the best abuser for Rain? Maybe it's a little cool thing, but literally just talking about. Iron Bundle goes fucking insane in Rain. Like,
In Snow, too, it benefits from both weathers. And Iron Bundle and Snow, stupid.
I wonder if Snow will go, because I did see that there was Snow in at least top 16? Or top 8?
4.
James
Oh,
Evans
top
had,
4. James used Snow at top 4. Damn! Okay, you don't owe me $10 because I didn't fight an Obama Snow, but Brady now owes me $10 because I fought a Brillum.
Obama.
wait,
Shout out to
when
James
did I?
Evans running a Titan. Fuck that, man.
It's okay, it's fine. Just give me the $10.
Alright, yeah, okay. Fuck, alright.
No.
I don't know. Rain, I don't have as much faith in Pelipper in Series 2. Like, at all.
Why?
Why?
Like, Torkoal usage plus actual electric types existing is kind of...
But it also dunks on Torkoal. They dunk on each other. Equally.
At the same time.
I think this is going to be maybe the worst VGC take I've ever had in my life. I think Torkoal beats Pelipper.
How?
Yo, Michael, I have a question.
What's
Do you
up?
think that... Alright, so Torkoal might beat Pelipper, but do you think it's on par with, like, I don't know, Series 1 Gyarados? Like...
2 plus 2 is 5. No, I don't know how to explain it at all, so I'm just not going to, but, like, I think, like...
No, I get where
I
you're
don't know.
coming from. It's the fact that Pelipper doesn't have strong water moves, and the fact that it relies on Hurricane for all of its damage this gen.
Yeah, and Hydro Pump, too, is another one,
Hydro
right?
Pump
Like,
is, like, not accurate.
That's its move. That's Pelipper's move, so I don't know.
Dude, I dropped
If
all
this
water
was
stab on my
Politoed-
Pelipper. I dropped
if
all
this
water
was-
stab.
If this was Politoed we were talking about, I would think Politoed's better than Torkoal right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But in Series 2,
He's not here.
I think Torkoal has cooler friends than Pelipper has.
I think that Rain will still be pretty good. I don't know. It's oh shit, that is a lot of thunder. I'm sorry. I hope that didn't pick up on the mic.
Rain will still be good.
Hey, Rain will still be
Damn
good.
right.
It just told me. It just told me.
Okay, literally, she talked to the rain. I believe. I'm taking my statement back. I believe now.
Holy shit, that was actually really
That's
funny.
hilarious.
I hope my power doesn't go out like the last time I streamed when it was raining with Brady. Oh my
Yeah.
god. I think that Sun will be a thing because Paradox Pokemon make it very good. I think that Rain will still be a thing in order to, if anything, just to get rid of the Sun. You know? Like, not a Rain team, but just to have Pelipper on there to click Wide Guard in front of Misdreavus. I'm not going to risk missing the name on that one. But to click Wide Guard, to click Tailwind, to get rid of the Sun for other Paradox Pokemon. I think that's where its niche is going to be, not necessarily as, like, we're going full-on Swift Swim, fucking Dreadnought. We're not doing that. We're doing it to just block out the Sun.
Yeah, have like better just general weather control, because like I feel like a lot of photosynthesis like Paradox guys will not run the booster energy and just run it on like a Sun team. So if you're able to like deal with that I switch in my Pelipper, like that's just like strong. And if you pair that with like something like Iron Bundle, that can be super strong.
Yeah.
I think all of the guys that are going to use booster energy, they're not going to be the sun guys, the photosynthesis guys. They're going to be the quark drive guys because those guys are not getting electric trains.
Yeah. Now, I am curious to see which Pokemon end up using the slot, I guess, for the booster energy, because, like, I guess Scrubtail doesn't need it. You know, there are some Paradox Pokemon that don't really need it. I'm curious to see what ends up being the good guy. Because, for example, if you're running Fluttermane to be a Paris Trapper guy, do you run a Quark or booster energy on it? Because you might end up switching it out, you know, so you don't get die to your own Parasong, you know?
Yeah.
So running like Specs or Life Orb.
I don't think too many of the Sun guys need it. I think one that's super slept on right now for the Quark drives that would really appreciate booster energy is Iron Valiant.
Really?
The Gallade Gardevoir one. That thing is fast as fuck with, with booster energy. And it's strong. So, I don't know. I think that mon has sauce. It might be really hard to use. It might not get the light of day because it doesn't have like it has the trying to do too many things at once syndrome.
Yeah.
Was it Fairy Fighting?
That mon is either
Fairy
Fighting. That mine is either Lucario or it's Zacian.
Do you guys want to wrap up because we still got to do Patreon? That's getting kind of late.
That's true. So guys, we're actually recording things for Patreon, so you should sub to our Patreon.
Yeah.
You want to know who's
FFA
also a cool
of Sword and Shield?
You want to know who's also a cool steel type,
Scarlet
Michael?
Who's a cool steel
You know,
type?
who's a cool steel type? Stack Attack. That's a cool steel type. I like Zacian and Lucario. Though.
Yeah.
I'm helping.
I don't think Iron Valiant is like Stack Attack. They can try.
They can try. Anyway, thank y'all for subscribing to the Patreon. Our Patreon supporters. Tracy, Carlton, Plumber, Professor Germs, Ryan, and Turja. Thank you, as well as everybody else. And thank you for sticking around despite us being gone for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Y'all had
for sure.
Had a good holidays and everything, and your new year is good and new and awesome, and
I agree. Yeah.
So
Thank you.
Thank y'all for supporting us and
get us to 400. Smile.
Yeah, that too. Smile.
Give me a 400 too.
But yeah, I think that's about it.
Sure. I wanna propose a comment question of, if you did watch the San Diego stream, what of the crazy variety of teams that happened, what stuck out to you the most? Was it the Dondozo usage? Was it the interesting Tatsugiri types? Was it Arboliva? What interested you most in Top Cut? Because I am curious, because I'm gonna sift through that just to look, even though the format's going away soon. But I want to know what other people's thoughts are on it too.
Yeah.
Because as a participant, I couldn't spectate as much, sadly.
What source are you perceiving in the future, Mile?
Yeah, what's your Series 2 prediction?
Oh yeah, true. Series 2 predictions. What new guy do you think will be best?
What are you looking forward to?
Yes. Common question.
Series 1 was awesome.
Series 1 was awesome, and I'm not going to be able to play it at CIC because
we got one episode out of Series 1. Let's go.
Yeah. We'll get one more, but we'll get two more.
I might be going to a local, so I might be able to talk about that experience too. Have like a tournament post San Diego. See what happened there.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So if that happens, I'll let y'all know for sure.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Goodbye, everybody. I think this is the end of the episode.
It's the end of the episode.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you all for listening.